Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to teach you 5 body feints to beat defenders in a 1v1 situation. Just before we get into them, I want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my website, 7mlctraining.com, and from websites to analytics to marketing tools, they're all in one place to grow your online presence and manage your business. But let's get into the body feints. So we're going to start off with the classic body feint. This is one of the most simple but effective moves you can use to bait the defender into thinking you're going one way and then pushing the ball in the opposite direction. So even though Jeff here is probably not going to tackle me today, it's good to practice in training by yourself to get the technique down before trying it out against an opponent. So if you don't have a mannequin, you can just use a cone, and then once you've applied the technique, you can start using it in a match situation, and that's where you learn timing, distance between you and the defender, so you can actually execute it in a match scenario. So technique for the body feint. We want to sell the move to make the defender thinking we're going to one side. So you can do it either direction. You can drop the right shoulder or the left. So let's say we're dropping the left shoulder because I want to take the ball to the right here. I need to convince that defender that I'm going to be taking the ball to the opposite side. So the way we do that, we drop our shoulder, load up our knee, really lower that side. That's going to make it seem like we're about to accelerate in this direction. And then with the opposite foot, we're going to use the outside to push the ball diagonally in the opposite direction. So once we've leaned to the side, hopefully the defender bites. They lean to that side also, so they're going to be off balance. So when we push the ball in the opposite direction, they then have to recover, which gives us those precious seconds to accelerate away. So practice it slowly. So nudge, nudge, drop, push. And then once you've got the technique down, start to increase the speed. So push, off we go. The next body feint is the stutter step, and a player who does this really effectively is Philippe Coutinho. Something he does, he drives at defenders and then he stutters either side. So it's a really quick feet action, being on the balls of his feet, making sure he's light so that he can react and adjust to the reaction of the defender. So as we approach the defender, quick stutter, and then as the defender bites to one side, that's when we react and take the ball in the opposite direction. So we need the ball to stay close to our feet so that if the defender lunges, we're close enough to quickly take the ball to one side. So start with this one slowly once again. So stutter and then off to the side. Then as you get confident with it, start to increase the speed. The next body feint is the crossover. This one's very similar to the classic body feint, but we're just using a slightly different technique to bait the defender. So we're facing up against our opponent. This time we're making it seem like we're going to push the ball with the inside of our foot to the inside of the player. But instead of actually touching the ball, we're going to come very close to it, then step across it. So we actually put one foot over the other, which sells the defender. So we really need to drop the knee, drop the shoulder, and then we can push the ball in the opposite direction. So let's break this one down a little bit slowly here. So we push it across and then push it down the line. So staying light on those feet. And then once you get confident with it, really try and sell it. So across and off we go. The next move is a body feint to Lacretta. So we're facing up against the defender here. We're throwing the exact same body feint as the classic. So we're dropping the shoulder, dropping the knee, selling the defender into thinking that we're going to this side, and then we're going to perform a Lacretta. So we're going to drag the ball across our body, keeping it in contact with the foot, exchange feet, and then push it down the line. I like this one on the wing because you can really expose that sideline and accelerate away. But the key of this move is to take it wide enough so that even if the defender recovers and lunges out, you've taken it past their foot and around. So start slowly to get the technique. So it's push, drop, inside, inside, and then increase the speed. Drop, off we go. And for the final body feint, we're taking the classic and we're adding one extra move to make this even more deceptive. So we're making it seem like we're almost going to perform a reverse elastico, taking the ball with the inside of the foot and exchanging it to the outside. But what we're going to do at the last minute, as we take that inside touch and make it seem like we're going to push it with the outside of our foot, again, just miss the ball, plant it, drop the knee, drop the shoulder to convince the defender we're going to that side, and then we're going to take it with the outside of the opposite foot. So performed at speed, it might look a little bit more complex, but it's a very simple movement. It's an inside touch, body feint, and accelerate. So perform it slowly to begin with, inside touch, and then as you get more confident with it, inside touch, and off you go. So there we have it, 5 body feints for you to master so you can beat defenders 1v1 during a match. Just before I go, I want to say another huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my very own website, 7mlctraining.com. And it's become the central hub of my entire brand, allows me to put everything 7MLC training related in one place, from my blog post to my podcast, as well as my very own 7-day training programs. I'll leave links to those in the description box down below. But if you've ever considered building a website, you don't know where to start, check out Squarespace. And if you use the link in my description, www.squarespace.com/7mlc, you can get 10% off your first website. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.